Hello, my fellow stackers. Silver Life 1230 coming at you with a little show and tell, I guess. A little show and tell is the best way to put it. But it was funny because it's 11 plus over here in California, and I couldn't sleep. I have a hard time sleeping, so I was watching some YouTube channels, and a guy who goes by the name of A Nose for Silver, which is a pretty good name. He's actually pretty, he's entertaining, man. You know, you should watch him. You should check him out. There's quite a few guys that I've been following for a while, and, you learn a lot. So it's kind of I want to tell you some of the people that I watch and kind of learn from. So obviously it's Salivate Metals, Savage Stacker. Now I don't remember if this guy is like a long time, like one of the old school guys, like Salivate Metals. I learned from him when I started stacking. Big Stack McGee, and I haven't heard from him in a long time. But if you can go back and look at his videos, I'm not even sure if they're on YouTube anymore. But yeah, I learned a lot from this guy's. The bean counter, obviously, silver bean counter. He's been missing in action for a little while. Hope everything's good with him, And Julius Malty, he's very informative, and he used to be big into like silver and gold back in the day. But he's still, he's still a sound money guy. And like I said, dude, so I was watching my boy here, Nose for Silver, and I have to write it down because I'll just forget, dude. I'm like, if it ain't like really important, just doesn't jive. So anywho, I was watching a video, and he had one of these on display, and I go, man, I have one of those, right? And so I was like, where the hell are they? So it got me to thinking, because I'm telling you, you'll forget, man. You put them away, and they'll just sit there for a while. And so let me show you what I scrounged up when I was looking for these, because I know they were in the closet. So but there's a lot of closets, and then like this one here, I have the Spider-Man 50th anniversary, I want to say it is, and it's a PF70. But the problem is, I don't know where the hell the coin is. I know it's graded PF70, so it's somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. So I gotta go try to find it. But yeah, so I know I got these, and I used to buy these up because, for one, dude, you're gonna be able to sell this down the road somewhere. Didn't matter. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't that. Shit, silver was maybe $20 an ounce, maybe, if that. So I was probably paying like maybe $60 for something like this. I'm sure I can, sell it for a good profit. And it's graded PF70. And here's another one, because the guy Nose for Silver, he's big on eagles. Not eagles, on Libertads. And here is the very first mint of Libertads that they ever made. It was 2015. I remember clearly they were promoting this, and this set was $400. So you had two coins basically, a proof and a reverse proof. 2015, and here's the box. Now what would be cool is if I could just cut a hole in here where the coin would fit in perfectly, and then you could close it. Oh shit, I can close it without it, huh? I'll be damned. See, that sucks, because see, I freaking damaged the holder. But yeah, man, so look, let me see. Here's let me see. This is, yeah, so they only made 500 of them. So I got 290, and I bought one for my ex-wife. And I don't know which one hers is, but I had mine sent out to grade, and booyah, PL70, didn't get any better than that. And like I said, this was the very first proof and reverse proof or whatever it was that they ever made. and they made 500 of them, 500 sets. And I'm pretty sure they've been making sets since then, but it ain't like the first one, right? So let me pause this and see if I can get some other stuff for you. All right, so here are some of the other ones that I have. So these are like the tarot cards that A Nose for Silver had on his show, and I was kind of like, yeah, I got those, but I didn't know how many or which ones. But yeah, so there's 4 of them. Yeah, but I know these carry a pretty high premium. And like I said, dude, these are like, collectibles. And if you ever buy them, you buy them because, you want to buy silver and you want something that, is better than bullion or just generic stuff, And yeah, you got to keep your stack looking a little bit interesting. Now, eventually I'm going to sell all this stuff, right? Like I said, I'm not going to die with it. I mean, what point of, excuse me, what point is that, right? So let me show you something else that I bought a while back. And I don't remember what I paid for it. But see, like I used to buy these kind of little stuff. Batman 75th anniversary, I think it's a 2-ounce coin. And it's got like a little booklet, see? And it's got a little deal here. Certificate of authenticity. Now this is metal, which is kind of cool, And I don't know how many they made. And there's this little card that goes with it. So see, like these little stuff, eventually, they were in my closet, like I said, and I was like, I know you have some of these, so when I see some of those videos, it kind of gets me to thinking, and I couldn't sleep, so I was like, let me go do this, and let me show you something else. Hold on, let me pause it. All right, so check this out. This is the other one that I found while I was digging. This is 2013. Yeah, 2013, Year of the Panda, 30th anniversary. And this is a 3-ounce set. So you have like the bill around it and the actual coin inside. And it comes out. See? You can remove the coin, which is pretty cool, I thought. So, yeah, can't remember. Like I said, those are the, oh, here we go. I was wondering how many they minted. So they minted 3,000, and I have 2027. Set number 2027. Huh. That's cool. Mexico didn't do that. Let me show you another one that I like, and I just, like I said, they were sitting in my in the back of a closet, and see, you can tell by all the, see the dust and all that stuff. Yeah, been sitting there for a minute. Like I say, you'll forget about them, man, because you'll put them away. And let me show you this one. And I don't remember what I paid for these, but I'm pretty sure there was a pretty good premium on it. So this is the Mexican one. 35th anniversary. So it's like a two ounces. So this is the surrounding piece of the coin is 2 ounces. And the coin itself is 1 ounce, obviously. So you'll get 3 ounces altogether. And they minted, Mexico messed around, man. They minted 5,000 sets. I was just looking at it. So, because, like I said, I just wanted to give you good info. But I don't remember what I paid for this. Maybe $250. I don't know. It was something like that. But I thought it was well worth it. I'm pretty sure I can sell it and get my money back. But, oh, maybe not. Because, say I could sell this for, say, $350. So I made $100. But I bought this maybe, I don't know, 7 years ago. So I could have done a lot better buying gold or buying just regular bullion, Libertad's like this. But anyway, to each their own, right? We're not gonna cry about it. We're just gonna, but I guess I am crying, huh? I guess at the end of the day, man, are you gonna turn a profit or are you not? And that's, and I think that's what, what it boils down to when you really, really, really think about it. Unless you're gonna give it away, give it to your family or whatever, then it doesn't really matter, profit that's not important anymore. But yeah, man, so let me see, here, I got a couple other things. Hold on, let me pause it. Yeah, so let me show you some other stuff that I've, so like the Minotaur. See, and there was a guy online, he's still there. I just don't do business with him because, he didn't uh, he didn't carry out his end of the bargain. So yeah, so I just don't do business with him no more. But we used to do a lot of business just, straight up, just, direct. And I don't think I came out losing on the deal because, I got some good stuff and I made some good money on that too. But when you agree on something, you agree on something, and you know, it sucks because people just do business the right way. We could still be making money, but oh well. Let me show you something else. We got Hercules. Yeah, I used to have a couple of these. I sold one of these for $750, $800 to a dude in the Philippines, believe it or not. And I sold it to him direct too. So yeah, it's kind of a. So these, I think they made like 500 of these, or maybe less. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me pause it, or else I'm gonna take all. Yeah. So they made 500 of these. So yeah, man, little things like that. I'm gonna end up listing them someday. Here we have Zeus. Same thing. This is from the Poland Mint. They make pretty nice coins, man. And you know what? They've gotten really good at it now. They've gotten really good. These are all 10 years old, or something like that. And this is Hades or some shit. Isn't that it? Yeah, Hades. So it's pretty popular too. And I've seen some new ones coming out, and they are really looking nice, man. But, I think I'm past that point now, so I don't really collect these. Matter of fact, I should be selling them, to be honest with you. So let me see what else I got. Let me show you. So I used to pick up these for, I don't know, $15 over spot. And this is a PF69. So, like little Spider-Man, Batman, that kind of stuff. And I would give them to my buddy's kids for their birthdays and stuff. So I even sent my sister one of these for, I don't know, maybe it might have been her birthday. But it was a PF70 and the box and the case and everything. Kind of like the Batman one. It was pretty cool. Anywho, because, yeah, she likes Superman. Yeah, that was her thing. So let me see what else. I got these guys here. Wedge-tailed eagles, high relief. These were really popular at one time. And let me see. Yeah, see? PF70, high relief, wedge tails. I got like a couple of these. And like I said, all this eventually I'm going to have to sell because these are like, the most 90% of the stuff that I bought is with the intention of selling them down the road. And I should have sold them a while back because at this point, the longer I wait, the less my profit's going to be. Yeah. So let me see. I think those are 2017s. What else I got for you? Oh, so this. Sometimes, dude, you'll run into shit like this. And I got this on eBay. And it was really close to spot. And, and I always try to pick up like off a weight, So if you see like, where it's not exactly rounded up or it's not exact. So it's like 46.92 in this case. If it was 45, which you don't really see, but if you see like a 50 and then you get a 46 or a 49 and a 51 point something, you want to get that, especially if you can get it close to spot. You can't really go wrong. So I did a little research on this guy, and I did this about a while back, but apparently these guys were selling for like, I don't know, shit. This would probably sell for $5,000. It was like $100 an ounce, dude. It was crazy. And or maybe I'm tripping, but yeah, if anybody wants to check it out, dude, I looked at it on eBay and I saw something like, this mint, and it was an exact, a denomination, not like this. So I thought, man, this is even rarer. So yeah, sometimes you run into shit like that and you get it like really close to spot. What else? I got here's another Zeus coin. Actually, yeah, so it's two, see. A lot of times if I think that, a coin will do well, I'll just buy 2 or 3 of them and say, fuck it. It doesn't really matter, right? Because I was gonna sell them, but for some reason, man, they're sitting in my closet. Now I need to sell them. So what else we got? Yeah, so I went to my one of my local coin shops, and we swapped out. I swapped him a 100-ounce bar for 98 ounces of this stuff. It was all off denominations and stuff, you know, hand poured. So this guy's 2.93 ounces. This guy is 3.93, and this is Mooney Metals or something like that. They're here out of California, I know, like the Bay Area, but I haven't seen much of this stuff on eBay. So yeah, so I swapped them a 100-ounce bar for like 98 ounces of this, and I have like a couple of 5 ounces, couple of 3 ounces, couple of like, you know, all these little onesies and 2 ounces, and I've sold some of these on eBay for well, shit, $50 an ounce. Yeah. So like I said, I don't really care if I sell them or not. I just have, I lifted a couple that I thought were kind of cool, and if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. And it's, you know, who cares? You know, because at the end of the day, I knew that I would do better. You know, when, you know, we were doing business here, right? Anyway, dude, this shit is taking way too long. I try to consolidate it for you, but anyway, Silver for Life 1230, man. Peace out, guys. Stack on.